Hi, if you're watching this and for some reason have not signed up yet, there's about 10 minutes left to sign up. We're going to be running a 5-round Swiss bracket for beginner to intermediate players. Oh my god, that's a classic Ferrets. I've not seen that in forever. You never seen that before? There's 5 minutes left to sign up. You want to play some Killer Instinct. I saw that.
Yo, trash.
What's up?
Today is Steam Day or Windows Day?
This could be Xbox.
I don't know.
Yes, the return to Oreo, I saw that. We're still eagerly awaiting the return of the Juno, though.
True.
I'm watching Sonic Fox terrorize people with the dumbass Cyrix Serena team.
They're just like that much better than everyone else in Mortal Kombat.
Oops, I did not mean to put that ping out. That was me mashing on my keyboard.
I tried the new Chick-fil-A sandwich and it was actually really good.
There are still some minutes to sign up. Yeah, she's not banned, but I mean, that's mostly just because I feel like she's not really played that much.
I don't think she's played at all in a tournament since Rookie started. And the time she has played, it's literally like every 6 months maybe plays like against one person in a lobby or something.
Yeah, she's I think she has some weird relationship with competitive gaming, which is, you know, that's whatever.
She just hasn't really been playing fighting games at all lately either, though.
And King Gambler showed up to Texas Showdown. Apparently, it's his last hurrah.
Why's that?
I guess he's just moving on. I guess I don't know. Focusing more on like
Yeah, I don't know a
school
lot
and
about
stuff
him.
like that.
I've heard he's a cool guy. I've heard his parents are funny. His mom goes to like every event for him and supports him or something. Mama Gambler. Surprised Mortal Kombat is like still going.
It was supposed to be over by now. It's supposed to be Street Fighter Top 24 right now, I think, on that stream. But yeah, the scheduling at
I feel
Texas
like this is the
Showdown this year
most.
seems
Yeah,
kind of fucked up.
that's so weird. I feel like this is the worst that I've ever seen any FGC event in terms of being behind.
That could possibly just be. I would say, to be fair, like the first two blocks were not top 24. It was like pools, so I would say that's on like the people running the stream. Just like put too many matches on per pool
Mm,
because they have the schedule set already, so they should know like, okay, I got to fill this much time. I need this much ad time, et cetera, et cetera.
General Shao uses Tremor now?
I guess so. I feel like it's
I
always
wonder what
poorly
buffs
run.
Tremor got the
I don't know. I don't
Texas
remember.
Showdown?
I don't remember Texas Showdown ever like having like horrible. Like they're like 2 hours behind on schedule for this stream right now.
I mean, I haven't really been in the
and
FGC for too long.
so
But
Calver ran like 2 hours late, and KI got short to top 4 because of it.
yeah,
But
like I went to Texas Showdown in 2022, and it was good. And then it seemed like it was ran fine in 2023 and 2024 as a spectator. But
it looks like we are ready to start
gaming.
gaming. Welcome everyone to the Ultrafine Atomic Rookies 61. There we go. The game visual came in. Let me decide. Oh wait, let me get a little commercial. Let me decide who I'm going to put on the stream, and we'll get started. Damn, we got 14 people this week.
It's a lot, and it's an even number. Let's go.
Let's get some Hisako. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do some Hisako, and then we'll do some. We'll do it the other way around. Actually, we'll do Bgigante or Gigante versus a Bodied on stream first, and then we'll do Sean versus the Schween.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Ferrets and Dirus off stream. Ori and another guy off stream. Ayetu and Lochnar off stream. Faffel and Jose off stream. That's the right Jose, right? Yeah. And then Togo and Struggle Puff off stream. Wait for BG and Body. BG is Steam, I believe. The lobby information should not have changed. Yeah, lobby information is correct. BG is Steam, so we'll have to wait for that. Oh, I just noticed we have so much B in this in this match.
Bodied by Bgigante.
So we have BG and BBK is what Bodiedbykim win with this week.
BBK.
Let's go end that music. There's Body. I was just about to invite you. We gotta wait for BG now. BG, if you're having any issues, please let me know. I can help out however I can. So much B. We're gonna be all beat out by the end of this. How's your day been, Roman?
Yeah. Fine.
Fine.
It's the weekend.
You not
No
doing
work.
anything? You do anything?
I tried Chick-fil-A's new sandwich, and I watched Shaolin Soccer.
I've not watched Shaolin Soccer in forever.
I'd never seen it, so I was actually trying to watch The Killer, but the site I've been using didn't have it with subs, so I just watched Shaolin Soccer instead.
No. Shaolin Soccer is extremely stupid.
Yeah, it was fine. It was dumb. I like Kung Fu Hustle a lot better in terms of.
I feel like it's
movies.
been a while since I revisited both those films, but I do remember like Shaolin Soccer not holding up as much as I thought it would, and Kung Fu Hustle just being more solid.
I've seen Kung Fu Hustle way too many times. That's a movie that's like actually way better in dub than sub actually as well. Like the dubbing, they changed some of the jokes to be way better for English audiences.
Interesting. Well, BG's on the way. Let's get started. Also, I guess I should shout out if anyone is watching and you're in the Ohio region, there's going to be offline KI at Columbus and next week. Is it next weekend? Yeah, it's next weekend. Were you correct in saying there's a $500 pop bonus for KI there? No. Okay, I was like, there's no way. What was that for?
They announced they said $500 pop bonus plus, but then there's only like 125 pop bonus for like Smash.
Wait,
and like
where'd
some other
Body
games.
go?
There's no. He literally left right. Then I don't know why. No, there's no pop bonus for.
Okay, I was saying like I'd be surprised, but
that would be like a bigger pop bonus than like even a CB, right? This year, it'd be like you could get more money just going to Columbus.
Bodied, we need you. Why'd you leave?
I'm imagining a lot of the stuff is going to be run off stream at that event though, because they're running so many games and they have like half an hour block for like every game.
Yeah, there's like 20 games. KI crashed. It crashed in the lobby. I've never had that happen before. I've actually I've experienced very few crashes in KI.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm lucky because I know I definitely know that's not really there's it's not like it crashes all the time, but crashes are not infrequent. Good thing they usually don't happen in the middle of matches, I guess though.
Yeah. Anyway, I wonder if the AMD graphics card users still have those issues like Nikki used to all the time. It seemed like AMD graphics cards used to crash a lot more in this game.
40 PCs? Oh, that sounds sick, actually. BG's sticking with the Cinder that they've been playing lately. It's been looking pretty decent.
Nobody knows how to fight Cinder.
Yeah, but I mean, they gotta learn.
Yeah, it's a good pick for these sort of wreck.
Why are you running back tail fling on there? When it's not... you should do that on Wake Up or as an anti-air. Bodied. My guy, you gotta calm down.
Definitely gonna be pushing a bit too many buttons. Thanks, heavy linker. Okay. Could have just blocked that tail flip and gotten a way better punish.
Yeah.
For the most part, I have been liking Body's patience. So if you block that flame pillar, you can light headbutt punish it with Rip. It'll probably be her best punish for 6 frame.
Oh, that's kind of crazy actually. That she has access to that.
Yeah. Only a handful of characters have 6 or 5 frame special moves in this game.
Body, you gotta calm down the tail flips.
Luckily, he hasn't been getting punished for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a gimmick, but it can work sometimes. A lot of times you are going to probably get punished for it.
Some weird running shoulder charges. Oh! Missed punish on the counter breaker. Hate to see it. Drop! That throw will actually take unbreakable damage.
I think PG might be having trouble adjusting to this strange gameplay that his body's showing.
Yeah, Body has been pretty patient sometimes, but then also some really weird options. I mean, I also have been liking the patience. I'm just blocking some stuff out from Surrender. Not burning the arms, so that's good. Not fanning the flames at all. Good patience. Oh no, run back tail.
I think you might try. Yeah, close heavy kick. Oh my goodness. No one ever expects it.
He drops it. Okay. Keeps it safe. Okay, yeah. Down up is really good against those cross-up nonsense. Funny trade. Yeah, it's fine getting hit by that. Oh, okay.
I would like to see Body instead of going for tail fling all the time. Maybe, while you're running back, keep an eye on what your opponent's doing. Sometimes you can get a run back in flame, punish and stuff, if you're paying attention.
Yeah, if they whip something.
What a block.
Yeah. Able to close it up. Punish on that tail flip. BG.
It's cool to see Cinder player, a new Cinder. I mean, he's been playing Cinder, but I don't know. We just don't see that many Cinder players, so it's neat to see. Because Cinder's not that bad. I mean, he's one of the worst
I
in the game.
think he's better than most people think he is, but most people consider him pretty low, yeah.
But, I mean, even then, it's KI. Every character's they're pretty good still.
Okay, so is Tremor just the best cameo now? What the hell's going on?
Seems pretty good.
Pulse is using, is Johnny Tremor now a thing that people use? I was just using it because I thought it was cool.
You were just, ahead of the time.
I mean, maybe it's just better now, because I did have issues. But Smoke's using Tremor and Johnny's using Tremor? What the hell? Alright, back to KI.
Oh my god. Telling you actually hit that.
It's got an absurd hitbox and active frames.
that looks strange.
Good job on breaking these heavies.
Turn back.
Yeah, that's... I think the best thing about run back tail is like the typical stuff that chases backdash often doesn't work against that because of how Riptor's hurt box is during the run back tail. So you saw Cinder's target combo just not work there, and it works with like almost every other backdash. I'm not liking these Ender choices. It worked out there, but just do the hard knockdown Ender body. Don't do that. Come on. What's up with Riptor players doing that? Mid-screen wall spot Ender into sweep. Like 0 into 8
it's
for...
a gimmick.
And it's not that good either. Just take the hard knockdown, take the Oki, that's better.
Yeah, I mean, if you get the sweep, you're going to get a hard knockdown anyways. Like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah. And the damage is like not really gonna be any different.
I guess you get
good blocks.
Oh my god. I guess you get a little more corner carry, but like, I think the hard knockdown that's guaranteed already is better than one that like, oh, maybe my opponent is not going to block it.
Oh yeah. Like if you're accidentally getting the wall spot Ender, that's fine, but like Body's been doing it like every time like that.
You gotta stop mashing if it's by accident.
Yeah, I gotta chill. Yeah, my back tail definitely a lot weaker mid screen than it is in the corner.
Body. Okay. Oh. Terrible punish. What are you doing?
That doesn't combo. That's plus though.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of this is Bodied, like, doing this, like, really high-risk, like, stuff that's just not working out. Like, his hit rate's really low on it. And then...
And, like, I feel like Bodies have good patience, but yeah, like you're saying, he just, like, randomly will throw out this weird, unsafe stuff.
And also, whenever he's getting hits, he's, like, not really getting that much damage either. Doing, like, these...
Yeah, like, short combos into the...
Short combos are good, but I mean, they're good wherever you have a strong vortex and whatnot. You get them to hard knockdown, and then you start doing your mix.
Yeah. Wall spot is like only good in the corner. It's like the best Ender in the corner, even unless like you're got a level 3 or 4.
If those are by accident, you know, that's fine. Whatever, you know, you just gotta work on your execution. But I don't know. It seems like you're doing them on purpose. Glacius, what is this?
This is a good pick against Cinder in theory.
Yeah, if he's got it. What is that? He just showed his PP immediately. Oh my goodness. BG definitely getting some knowledge checking there. Up forward afterburner is definitely fake, like every time. Like you can punish them for doing that.
You either gotta look the ball punch or to jab.
The only way they can blow you up for that is if they're fired up, they can do a second afterburner. Even then, though, it's a guess.
Yeah, pretty much. I wonder if Glace's jab is safe to that or not. I'm not sure.
Oh no. Your body just... sometimes he has chills, sometimes he just doesn't.
He's not too far behind, though.
Honestly, like, I feel like in general he's actually like playing like evenly, at least with BG, but BG keeps on getting like the advantage because BG's not like doing that much high risk stuff that Body does.
That's kind of a good way to play the game. He's fanning the flames is gonna cost him potentially.
Oh, you could have got a punish off that. Definitely an important part of playing Glacius is knowing when to actually recognize your doesn't chip. You gotta recognize when your hails are going to hit so you can convert off them.
Very important.
Sorry, I was
arranged.
I was caught up in the drama of the moment and stopped immediately in the middle of my thought for like a full minute.
No! Missing a lot of punishing on counter breakers been costing BBK a lot as well. Like throw punishing counter breakers.
What was that?
Are we still alive?
No, that doesn't reach. Body definitely not known for his Glacius play, so probably just some stuff that, you know, not even the forward dashes.
He can win.
Oh my
2 more puddle punches
goodness.
can do it. He's jumping. Recap. Broken. DP again? Of course.
I mean, why not?
I mean, he could have killed you for it, but Body has not been baiting the DP, so BG definitely did a good read there.
What's up, your boy?
What a
Also, Asian Prince, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub.
Yeah, I think like you said, BBK didn't play too badly in overall, but just a few small weird things he was doing cost him pretty big in a lot of those matches.
Yeah, a little too much YOLO Body.
And just like focusing on getting better punishes, especially on whiff counter breakers.
Yeah, anytime they go in there, you gotta make it hurt as much as you can. Oh my goodness, we have so many scores coming in already. Let me make sure I start a commercial and then ping the next set. Which is Sean and the Schween. Looks like we had a lot of 3-0s in round 1, which, you know, I think that's very likely to happen in round 1. Let's see. We got another guy. Oh, actually, yeah, 3-1 as well. Ayetu locked on. I'm talking to myself as I'm doing this.
Gotta make sure you get the TO stuff right.
And then Toko and Struggle Puff. Yeah, we got 2 new gamers, but I'm definitely going to try to wait until getting them on stream, giving them some time to get more comfortable.
Makes sense. Looks like with Johnny and Tremor, he's not even like going for the mix stuff. He just like uses the 2 ones that they buffed for plus frames because the cooldown is a lot faster. So it's kind of like the same kind of thing they were doing with the helicopter back when that was a thing.
I mean,
Just jail into free plus frames pretty much.
Johnny is a plus dispenser, isn't he?
Yes.
Alright, second match. We got the Schween. We got
I saw the Schween was asking for games in the CAD court earlier.
Ferret's #1 fan, Sean.
Let's go.
And we got Schween Meister, sorry.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Is that like Burgermeister Meister Burger?
I don't know. See, Sean already going for the immediate gas break. Like, did not even wait a second.
You're locking all the mediums there. That's a low. Opener ender, unfortunate. That is one thing, like that ORZ did just sort of punish that delayed low that the Schween went for, which is sort of like, you know, a fuzzy wake up option. Kind of blows that up.
You not seen this before? This is not that uncommon of a matchup.
Yeah, I think it's pretty even as well. I feel like it's very similar to like Wolf Omen. Pretty even. Both characters got annoying stuff for the other character.
Yeah, usually Isaka doesn't like projectiles, but Omen does not have full control of his projectiles unless he spins meters, so it's less of a factor than other matchups.
And Isaka low profiles his wake up order with like everything she does up close.
So tiny.
Omen kind of got to hold that.
She does have a
Got
good
that trip
answer
guard.
if the Omen's a little too predictable with their air dash pressure as well. You got parry.
Yeah. Parry frame 1, don't have to worry about anything.
Parry. The parry? No. Got hit. Maybe went for a...
Yeah, I think he just was blocking low.
Yeah, I don't know. She definitely doesn't win based off the parry just because, like, Omen has... He has a lot of ability to just, like, mix it up and whatnot, and, like, empty jumps are also really strong with Omen.
Yeah, Omen can definitely bait it pretty easily. But again, it's a read on both players' part.
Might see Schween go for a different character.
Yeah, honestly, I think the Schween's biggest problem is he just wasn't blocking on wake up most of the time there, and Sean hit him a lot on meaty.
I mean, that's like the KI rank classic, though. Like,
yeah,
you just, you keep meeting somebody. I played somebody the other day. I can't remember who it was. I think it was a Glacius. I had them in the corner, and I kept just doing crouching medium kick opener, crouching medium kick opener, and they kept on getting hit. Like, they refused to just down back. And then they eventually got out of it by master because I missed time in one of the resets.
and that's not even a normal that's like safe to puddle punch if Glacius would just puddle punch.
Yeah. Like, they literally could have done anything.
We got that Hisako mirror now. One of the funniest mirrors. Hisako can parry her parry if they cancel it like in time or whatever. It's really dumb.
It sounds like it would be really hard to do. I don't know why Sean's blocking the Rekka follow-ups, because you can just parry that.
Yeah, and Hisako's got to bait it with her parry, but again, with no Wrath, you could have just parried it, or you could have shadow countered it on reaction. Definitely something to look out for. The Schween is not recovering any of this Wrath. A lot of mediums, close out the combo, could have killed.
I do think
Antia gets the recap. Yeah.
it's part of Sean's gameplay. I mean, he showed it a little bit in the last one, but he's not as, like, his eyes are not as open to, like, the opportunities for parries, because in this game there actually are, like, especially depending on the matchup, there's, like, a lot of good opportunities to use parry, like, not as a guess, but as a, like, you can just react to something.
Especially in this one.
Especially
Sean able to make that comeback though, mostly because the Schween wasn't blocking again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially with the parries being active on frame 1, like, it's like the best thing to use for reacting to something. It's one button, it's frame 1, like, super strong.
Yep. And most things you're gonna be reacting to are not gonna be loads, so you just do the mid parry. Alright, Schween gets smoky here.
Oh my goodness.
Takes the parry from Sean.
Is the Schween the one that was fucking up everybody with the descent? Is that somebody else? I can't remember who was
It's all the Hisakos.
There's one that was specifically just like blowing everybody up with descent. I can't remember who it was though.
Okay, Schween gonna be on the board with the Hisako move. Parents #1 fan, in parentheses, Sean.
Schween did a little dance there. Hey, Schweenmeister. This one on the board with the Hisako, the counter Hisako to counter Hisako.
I mean, if you can't beat him, join him.
I do think those are the only two characters of the Rekkas, yes, Dirus.
Yeah, even Ghostface is using Tremor. Just the flavor of the month.
Yeah, that's a kind of unfortunate thing about NRS is I feel like a lot of players just go, oh, I did not set random thing. We got training mode thing going on right now.
I didn't set random theme either. I have the same thing.
They fix that. But yeah, like all the NRS gamers, like a lot of times they will just use like what's considered like to be the best.
That's really funny.
Yeah, I don't know. They definitely should have. I feel like they should have set it to be another theme, just because this is not like good for a battle at all. Blowing out the combos. Hey, it's not so.
Could have parried or shadow countered. Sheena's been sending all of that. One chance, I like it. I do think Sean has overall been playing more solid than the Schween.
Yeah. I mean, the Schween taco is pretty gimmicky, but, you know, that's on the other players to respond to the gimmicks.
Which Sean has been doing really well right now.
That's a jump. Oh,
missed the punish.
Unfortunate.
Thought it would have been funny if Sean would have just done heavy influence to punish it again.
Reminds me of that fucking Terry I was fighting in the City of the Wolves beta last night that kept doing, they did sweep and then after it was blocked they just did DP and I missed the punish like every time I got DP'd.
Sweeps are all punishable in that game, right?
Yeah,
they're
like
like
-11 or something.
Overextending the Schween, please. Yeah, the Schween is just like jumping, teleporting. Like Shaun has been trying to stop some of it. Just got to get more solid at stopping it, I think, and then. Good bait. Yeah, Shaun has been doing a lot of single hit Rekkas, which is something that Schween has not been representing, and it's very strong to do because you can just jail into a single hit Rekka. Don't even leave a gap for parrying.
Oh no!
Shadow counter? And he could have punished that too. Like, you can't just press far medium punch. 8-frame will punish it. Doesn't need to though. And also it's weird that the training team just doesn't respond to any of the stuff that the other music like responds to.
I think it's the only music made for this that just is not dynamic at all.
Yeah. Which, I mean, they didn't expect it to need to be.
Mm-hmm.
The Schweenmeister. Wonder if we'll see another character change. I feel like Shaun was kind of figuring that out.
Yeah. Schween Sasako is very, very, like, new Hisako sort of stuff where, like, they're just constantly overextending and, like, they never have Wrath Meter until they pop Instinct.
Yeah, they got like the basic Hisako game plan down, but they just keep not really representing the mind games a lot, just sending everything.
Mm-hmm. Keeping the Wrath Meter like up and available like enables Hisako to be like so much stronger than without it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going
For
back.
Sure, the Omen comes back. I do want to see maybe represent Shadow Form sometimes, because Schween like does a lot of stuff on Wake Up, but Shadow Form is pretty tricky to punish sometimes, especially if you just go right above their head and like swap sides.
Uh-oh, what happened? What happened?
Maybe the Schween didn't want training mode again, I don't know.
It might have been a crash, yeah. Okay, thank you, Inugami. Roman, ready up.
Ready up? Okay.
Beat me up after this. I just want to set the themes while we get time right now. Because, like, I don't want to listen to the fucking trading mode theme again.
Alright, random.
Yeah, got it.
There should just be a random music button. Like, instead of having a default music button, it's just switch between default and random depending on what you're selected on. Go to the corner. Lamau, did you tab out? The game like chugged right when you did that.
Oh yeah, I did. Sorry.
It's fine. It's just noticeable. It was funny.
Exciting gameplay we're seeing here. Just really did not want to hear training mode theme again. This shit is so snore. So snoozy.
Yeah, it just doesn't work well for fights.
Oh, perfect! Oh my god!
Oh my lord!
Even though Roman's actually the only person I've seen legitimately perfect someone in tournament.
I saw Juno do it.
Oh, did she? Nice.
Yeah, her first combo breaker, she also perfected TG player.
Mm. Okay, let's get back into this. You go ahead and swap.
Fight on.
Alright. Training mode. Again. I got the Hisako theme appropriate. Look at these wake up jump! She does anything but block on wake up. I like it. Yeah, you don't need to be aggressive against Hisako. Worked out because he had the blueberry insurance. Okay, and the corner for someone is pretty scary because the throw pressure is very strong.
These guess breaks are causing some issues. Don't be like me, don't guess break immediately every single time. Okay, there we go. We're not guess. Well, that might have been a guess, but we weren't doing it immediately. Yeah,
overextended just a bit. That could have been a huge cash out. Shadow counter? No. That should be a whip punish. Yep. Heavy broken that time again. That was the perfectly timed blueberry. Alright. Shaun, a bit of a deficit here. Okay, good blocks from Sheen. Uh-oh, you're getting thrown. One chance. Blocks out. Should be dead. Heavy auto. Yep.
Damn. That actually did more than I thought. I was like,
Sucker got pretty good damage under.
Save, even though I actually don't know the frame advantage of that shadow.
Of what? The flurry kicks?
Yeah, the flurry kick shadow.
I think it's like -2 or something.
Okay, so he did keep it. He kept the plus. He kept the positive.
Yeah, you got plus if he cancels instinct into off of it. Alright, Sean. No shadow counter again. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got a shadow counter the 5th hit. Good reaction. Asako's got. That's the perfect one to stop that. No, that's a low. Sean went for the high parry and got punished for it.
Yeah, it looks like Sean doesn't know the frame advantage on the flurry kick shadow either. What is this? What are you doing there, buddy?
Trying to do fireballs maybe is what I would guess.
Oh goodness.
Don't
walk out.
Not a ton of instinct to work with. No more left.
Oh my god, you might
wall
be
splat.
dead.
Oh, should have done wall splat. You were full red. Oh, it killed anyway. Never mind.
Oh my god.
I thought Owen was living. Never mind. Pixel comeback. Okay, Sean.
Calculated. Damn. What a comeback.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. I thought Owen was living.
Shween honestly, like, could have been using, like, something that would be really strong against Isako specifically is, like, Shadow Rashukuken's, like, from far away, just let you glide and do whatever you want for a while.
Yeah, they can give you, like, one free neutral win, pretty much. You get him at one, like...
And, like, Isako can't really do much about it.
So you can, like, get a forward dash if she's far away, but that's pretty much it.
Alright. Commercial time. Then we start round 2.
Well, the Furious Flurry is -1 on block.
I mean, that's still... That's enough negative frames to press something after you block it.
Yep. And honestly, John should work on shadow countering it. It's not too hard once you learn it, just because it's 5 equally spaced hits. It's just pretty fast.
Alright. Moving on. So you get Ayetu and Dirus on stream now, and then we'll get another guy.
Let's go, Dirus.
And Ferretsroq.
Ferrets with the Bulbasaur profile pick.
BG and Faffel off stream. John and Togo off stream. Ori and
What's your favorite starter Pokemon trash?
Off stream. I don't know. Bodied Struggle Puff off stream. And Shween and Lochnar off stream. I really don't know, actually. Like, are we... It's so much to consider, like, are we talking about just the starter Pokemon, or are we talking about its evolution line?
Well, evolutions too, yeah.
Because, you know, there's some that start off, like, I think, like, really charming designs that, like, just turn into, like, bullshit.
Like Tepig. I don't really like Emboar, but Tepig's a cute little pig.
Like, I'm a big fan of Totodile, but his evolutions are definitely not, like, super interesting.
Yeah, when I finally got a Totodile in Scarlet, it's, like, really funny seeing the Totodile just swimming around in the water in the...
He's a chompy little boy.
It just looks funny. Yeah.
Okay, gotta wait for Dirus to get in here. It's an invite to Ayetu. Fire, water, or grass?
I mean, Charmander's fire. I don't know. I feel like the only starter I've ever actually liked is Sprigatito. That I've, like, had some
Yeah, Sprigatito is really good. I like Meowscarada.
I like Cyndaquil from the nostalgia. Yeah, Meowscarada's cool. Honestly, like, I like Fuecoco and Skeledirge too. I just don't like the duck.
The fucking duck.
Yeah, it's just, I don't like his design as
duck.
much. It's funny, it's like a dancer, which is funny, but yeah. I do feel like next time I have to
really-
build a VGC team, I'm just gonna put Incineroar on it.
I'm really fond of Quaxley though. I like there's the quaffed up duck. Although
Yeah,
I might
he's
be
pretty funny.
It might be because I've watched the Pokemon Horizons anime and just I don't know. It's a very charming Pokemon in animation for sure.
Yeah, Quaxley's like pretty funny how like prissy he seems and like it's like the rich kid at school or something. Yeah, Torchic's pretty cute. I just don't like Blaziken as much.
TJ. Although they have a Gargos like taunt on their card. No wait, is that Arbiter actually?
I don't know.
I think it was Arbiter. It was like your ass my 24-foot poof or something like that.
This might be a matchup that I've never really seen.
Finnegan? I really don't like Finnegan's evolution, so I like Finnegan though.
Do you like Oshawott?
Oshawott's pretty good. Don't care for
Yeah, I like
Samurai.
Samurai too. You don't like the Samurai? I think it's
I
cool.
don't really care for it too much. Okay, let's
I need to
talk
consult
about
Devil's
Pokemon.
matchup chart for this.
Yeah.
I've never seen this matchup in my life.
I mean, that's like probably most of the TJs. Like, most of the matchups you've not seen are like TJ matchups. Just no one plays the character for some reason, even though he's actually like, you know, he has some struggle, as a lot of the non-top tier characters do, but I mean, he's definitely strong.
Devil always says like, oh, TJ's definitely not bottom 5. Then Devil drops his matchup chart, and it's not really that good of a matchup chart. I was like, yeah, I don't think TJ's that strong, but he is like, even the not strong characters in KI are really strong. Just relatively.
You know, honestly, I don't know where Ayetu's at, but I'm kind of surprised at how smooth this match looks.
Yeah, they're both UK
Yeah,
or
maybe.
EU. Alright, pretty even. Instinct on both sides. Both these characters' instincts can be pretty scary in the right situations.
I mean, honestly, Gargos might be like a good counter to TJ's. Force him to play with heavies, because like a lot of the stuff is really like he can get you into a lot of situations in his instinct where like he has his 4-frame jab that just beats everything.
Yeah, that's true. And you can armor through power line with the Gargos' instinct, and that's like the scariest thing about TJ's instinct with power line.
Oh goodness, got him. That boy got punched though. Okay, he's
I like the
up.
short combo.
Pitchfork.
I would just zone. Okay, going in. I do not like A2 sitting on this instinct so much though.
Yeah, that's like a classic TJ, like a newer TJ player thing. Actually, just most TJs for some reason don't use his instinct. Like Last Breath is cool, I guess, but his instinct is so much scarier than Last Breath.
Like, you should definitely use your instinct in Life Bar 1 at least, and then maybe save your second one for that. Nice combo from Dirus to close it out.
I mean, that's the KI classic. Always make sure you're using instinct at least twice per match. You want to either
I can't find Devil's matchup chart.
You either want to use instinct before your green life bar is gone, or like near the beginning of your red life bar to make sure you get to use, because instinct, no matter the character, is powerful. Just the instinct pop itself, having a 0-frame screen freeze that you can react to anything that's happening, is super powerful. Or just keeping something like crazy, like if you instant cancel something, you are like plus a billion. Like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, there's 0 ways you can be. Well,
I wouldn't say 0, but
can't be minus after instinct pop. You're always plus unless you're Maya or Mira potentially, who have 3-frame instinct pops for some reason.
yeah, I don't think the edge cases are. I don't know. I don't think we should be bringing them out. This just makes it more confusing.
Yeah.
Not a barrage. For that damage cash out. No pressing. I don't know why he's not meeting Gargos. Gargos does have Heavy Reckoning as like his only wake up, but that and backdash, but both of those are like pretty long things to do. You can definitely play against them. You can definitely kill with meter. Actually, auto barrage. Dirus definitely catching it, just not knowing how to break auto barrage. Always a TJ knowledge check too.
Definitely a huge scrub killer.
It's not so hard to break once you get it down, but like it's also like because it's not so hard to break once the PG player does know that you know how to break it, you might get counted out for trying to.
Back on the light there.
Yeah, the classic.
Good instinct pop, no meter. I would like to see Dirus suck the meter more.
Why? You were just gonna tank that. Actually, I don't even think that would have hit with the distance, honestly. Armor.
Funny trade. Typically jumping is very strong against TJ though, so I could see Garth giving him problems. Oh, it's Mr. Hands again? I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Dirus is Mr. Hands again.
Oh, he got the close heavy kick. Unfortunate. I don't mind that meaty instinct pop. Yeah, you just armor
He
through
took
it.
so much damage for that.
Not having a minion out though is a bit rough. If you just have to sit this out.
Ayetu definitely does not look familiar with armor. No resource. Okay, or the reset ender, but we got it.
He got the reset at least, yeah.
Yeah, that was guaranteed. So that was like a potential throw right there for me too. Ayetu does not look familiar with armor. If you don't know, armor can be beaten by grounded heavy normals. So, I don't know, a lot of times wherever Gargus pops instinct, you want to like kind of, you know, get a little defensive, and then look for chances to do grounded heavy normals. I don't know what TJ's fastest grounded heavy is.
I think the only one he'd want to push is the heavy punch. Switching it up, Dirus going to Conra. This is actually one of Conrad's losing matchups, I think.
Does the coaster give him the roller? Does that give him some issues? And just
just roll through all the bugs.
look at this guy. Oh god, he's using one of the curse skins where his legs are purple, but his top is not.
It's pretty funny looking, yeah.
Yeah, TJ just broke his fucking legs. That's why they're bruised. Oh, punished? No.
I think the curse maybe messed him up.
Yeah, maybe. Remember, curse is messing you up. Shadows are not affected by curse. We need to get a confirmation of something. Yeah,
Yeah, shadows and throws.
No.
Oh, I like the attempt.
Yeah, it's always good to like show that you're actually looking for it, though.
I would actually like to see launcher ender there into recap. I think it's better if you're not going to kill with the damage ender.
Didn't space that right. Rolled right into it.
Could have just killed Dirus. Extending the combo a bit too long.
I feel like, honestly, I can't tell if Dirus is actually like reading these correctly or not. It kind of feels like guesses whenever he does it.
It's tough to know. Some good delays on that combo there, actually. No bite from Ayetu. Both players, again, sitting on these instincts.
Instinct's so strong. Conraz is so stupid, too. He just gets auto sand hits, like, all the time. Super strong.
It's a place to pop it. Gas break, though, gonna mean you're not gonna get another instinct.
No, you locked out. That's so much damage.
Hey, do side swap ender, please. No, did damage ender. You should have done side swap ender, 100%.
Yeah, controlling space with Conrad is really important.
And if you could have put TJ in the corner and then maybe like set up a shadow put or something, that would be a way stronger position for you to be in. Might not end up mattering. Ours have kind of been free to these command throws.
Yeah. After
Let's go.
I was rewatch. Oh wait, we're not done yet. Oh my goodness, the last breath might actually come out.
Okay, just recap into Ultra. Yeah.
There we go.
Nice clutch up from Dirus though.
I was gonna
Mr.
say
Hands with the clutch.
I was messing with Conrad's jumping heavy kick, and it's kind of surprising how early you had to press throw to actually beat it.
Oh, like the timing to throw it? Yeah, you got to do it like right as he's
like
landing.
active, like the second he lands, the frame he lands.
Throws have a few active frames in KI though, so you can do it like a bit early, but I think it's only like 2 active frames. Yeah. I don't think it's the trickiest thing to time, but it's not easy either. I'd say it's like medium difficulty to get down. I definitely have a hard time doing it consistently though in matches. Like
it's pretty good. It definitely can be a scrub killer. I got scrub killed by it like 2 weeks ago. Scrambling.
Duel mostly does it to bait my anti-airs, which is fair because it baits anti-airs.
Yeah. With someone doing it as egregiously as Scrambling was, I should have definitely been able to respond to it. But you know, that was me just
I think Kim
up in the match.
Yeah, unfortunately Kim doesn't have the best options against it though. Like her shadow's not as good against it as like most shadows are.
Actually, she has a great answer against it, which is parry.
Just parry. But do the extra hits of it hit you still or no?
No. It just like cancels it immediately.
So yeah, just parry it. I mean, throw's technically probably better than parry, but parry's probably easier.
I mean, if I have a dragon, parry's fine.
True.
But
the
also,
Riptor come out. I actually do think Riptor does beat Conra.
It was mostly whenever I was playing against him with full court, and I definitely just don't even know that matchup at all. You could have responded to that with Shadow.
Shadow Blade is definitely a good answer to it if you have meter.
Oh, Aytu's Riptor is looking a little less solid than the TJ is. Kind of
yeah, I agree.
And whatnot.
I think if you want to beat Conrad's Riptor, do jumping heavy punch a lot. Like, it's super good. 50 centimeter shadow counter.
No, my
that was a good shadow counter.
Yeah. Heavy break, I like it. No! A little too hungry for the run tail, or the run flame.
Yeah, what size is that on? I have no idea.
It was super high though, so it worked out. I see Dirus is returning the favor for these command grabs. Oh my god, tail flip, it's not gonna work out.
Dirus just super in control this match though. Not even setting out bugs. I'm pretty sure that's mega punishable if you block the Scorpion up close on that.
Okay. Again, no instincts being popped for some reason.
Riptor definitely has one of the worst instincts in the game, but it's still pretty good.
Saw an instinct pop there. I thought it was going to be Dirus, so the instinct popped it to keep it himself plus. Riptors is definitely one of the more difficult ones to use because it it like adjusts her strengths and weaknesses. You can't just like, it's not just a more powerful version of the gameplay you're already using.
Yeah. Just makes her sweep more annoying. But yeah, nice anti-air with that medium punch for Dirus to take the set.
Yeah, 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
Ayetu, you gotta use those instincts. Alright, commercial time, then we get the second match of round 2. I did not update the rounds. So much scoopage. What did I say it was going to be? Another guy in Ferretsroq. This should be a good one. Oh, Dirus, get out of here. Let's see. Let's get this ready. I don't know how to use it as much as I need to. Here's the thing, TJ's it just makes him more powerful. Like, I don't know, I guess with TJ you could run into some issues where you have too many plus frames. You're kind of fucking up pressure. So that, that does make
honestly,
sense.
like, power line, command throw are really strong just to throw out.
And like, definitely one thing that's really strong about TJ's instinct is like shoot toss, that throw you're doing. The command throw, it's like pretty much unpunishable in instinct. Like even if someone backdashes or jumps it, like you're not getting punished.
Yeah, you have to have a character that can like end their jump early or something like Omen or Aria or Rash or whatever to be able to punish it on jump. But most characters with a standard jump cannot punish it on jump. Right through there. Ferrets likes that combo a lot. He kind of does it maybe too much.
He may have forgotten that. I mean, I feel like that's a hard one for Hisato, honestly.
Yeah, I've heard Hisato Glacius is a matchup that nobody likes playing.
Yeah, both sides of it.
Mm-hmm.
Both characters are just kind of obnoxious, and you know, that's just how it is.
Cold Shoulder's so good at just stopping you from trying to move forward.
Bro,
Oh, Ferrets definitely could have shadowed through that.
could have shouted that too.
Should be dead. Find the meter. One more heavy. Yeah, nicely done. Gone is my Oshu.
I mean, that is that's the Carnitas color. He's channeling, you know, one of the top Glacius players.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this is a matchup that actually Ferrets or Riptor does not like, right?
From what I've heard, yeah, I know like Liger says it's Riptor's worst matchup.
It's
Probably very similar to like Wolf and Glacius for just like
what does Skate
it's so hard
say
to approach
about
Cold
it, though?
Shoulder. Skate fast?
Yeah, he doesn't like it, right?
I mean, he plays both characters.
It's true.
I don't know if Skate Fast ever dropped a matchup chart. Why aren't there matchup charts pinned in the CAD cord? I can't find any of this stuff.
I mean, people just typically, besides Latalis posting them, like, I don't know, people don't tend to post too many matchup charts.
Yeah, but like I can't find Devils. I was looking for it. I looked on the TJ combo channel. I didn't see it. I have no idea where Devils went. Run that whole combo rock. Oh, Glacius hurts.
Yeah, I think Skatefast has moved on to Uni 2 and Green World.
Yeah. Even though Skatefast even plays Uni a lot, I do think he's even said like he doesn't know if he has like the effort to put a ton of stuff into Uni like he did KI. Nicely done sniping it out with the jump kicks.
Yeah, I'm annoying. Definitely an issue that Riptor does run into in this match is one of her major weaknesses is that she cannot really approach like cautiously. Like she basically has to like run in because her walk speed's terrible.
Yeah, her walk speed's not very good, and then Cold Shoulder is the best thing at just stopping. And not that though. Jump over the Cold Shoulder.
And Talorink just jumps over everything.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. There should be an anti-air. Nicely done.
I love that he did
Missed
not go
on the
for
mean.
a second tail fling. Like just take the knockdown whenever you get that.
Yeah, it's like a very memey kind of break. Damn, another guy. Yeah, I think the problem with fighting Glacius is like you really cannot try to just like bulldog your way in and scramble. You gotta be patient, you gotta pick your spots, and you gotta play around how often they are shattering and hailing in neutral or jumping back lands.
And you gotta know your options for that.
Yeah, like if you're a character that just can't try to counter zone Glacius, that's literally how you have to play the matchup, I think. Like maybe Riptor can do stuff with mortars, but they're pretty weak in terms of counter zoning. Glacius' biggest weakness actually is like zoners, like Kilgore, Shago, Fulgore. Well, Fulgore maybe not as much, but Kilgore and Shago for sure. Conrad's very good against Glacius too.
I still eat PB.
Ferrets maybe doing that combo too much. Now that it's not breaking it, but a lot of meat auto doubles into that heavy flame linker. Okay, make this hurt. Pretty much optimal damage that Ferrets could have gotten there. Shatter right in your face! Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be ready for that too.
Be careful gas breaking against Glacius too. Like he gets most of his damage because of lockout combos.
I will say one thing, definitely Riptor has for Glacius is if you're in the right range, sweep is an incredible answer to like anything they do, like hail, color, or shatter. But you gotta be in the right range. In instinct though, like you can pretty much always do it. You just gotta be ready for it. Yeah, Ferret's really just trying to run in and it's not working. You gotta be a little more patient.
Watch out for the puddle punch. Oh, that's unfortunate.
God.
Let's see, even though you only took 36% on that whole combo because you didn't lock out and let him spend the shadow, so I mean, it's not going to work out very well. You gotta be careful with pressing score. He does.
Remember, you can.
And that should be it.
Yeah. Ferret's got to calm down and be a little bit more patient. You know, if the Glacius is going to jump back Lance, you could just, you know, you could shoot some mortars for your approaching and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, if you're far away enough, then it's like, yeah.
Just gotta play against this. The way to beat Glacius is patience, and you have to really like be zoning in on what they're doing and answering it. Unfortunately, like I know it feels. Like
I think the important thing to remember as well is like, what is Glacius threatening you with? Like not much in neutral.
Yeah. Like, sure, it's annoying. He gets like straight hits and whatnot. It's frustrating, but a lot of times it's not really that big of a deal. And you just
getting multiple hails up's like the best thing Glacius can try to get. But if you can even just trade with hail in neutral, that's better for you.
Mm-hmm. Glacius is definitely a character where like most of the time he's really annoying in neutral. It's not that big of a deal. You gotta keep that in mind that it's like it's gonna be okay, but like it can be hard. Like it's super frustrating playing against that character.
Yeah, and as long as you can jump Shatter, then you don't really have to be scared as much in neutral. And if you can jump and punish Shatter and make it a liability for Glacius, that's even better.
Mm-hmm.
And Riptor has decent options to punish Shatter early if she like jumps and heavy punches if you're in range. So
hit that leg when he jump kicks.
It's kind of risky, Scar. I don't even really like going for it. Like you can on a read, but if Glacius changes up the timing, they blow up your anti-air, or they just do an empty jump and you anti-air, and then all of a sudden they whiff punish you with cold shoulder. I just let Glacius jump himself to the corner, and then his like when he can't jump back and do those like instant air lances, they're punishable on hit. Like you get hit and you can still like anti-air Glacius afterwards when he's in the corner.
Okay, unfortunately, Struggle Puff. So they need to DQ. So.
No.
Yeah.
What does Struggle Bug do in Pokemon Trash?
It's a bug attack that does like 60 base power? I can't remember, honestly.
What's its effect? I don't actually know its base power.
Blur's attack?
Special attack.
That was close.
It's the counterpart to Lunge, yeah.
Wait, did that not take? Lunge, please. Stop being so weird. Okay, let's see who we're gonna get. I think I'm gonna call this match, and then see who have we not had. Is there one I can get full of people that I feel like I can't get one that's just people we haven't seen yet, which is fine. Okay, we're gonna go Oreo Bodied. Body gets to be the first double appearance, and then we'll get Faffel and Locknar after that.
Of course. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. So that means Bgigante and Dirus off stream. Sean and another guy off stream. Jose and Ferrets off stream. Ayetu, that's not Ayetu. And Togo off stream. Yeah, there's a lot of classics here. We're going into round 3 though. It's tough though. Like there are characters like Kim actually, you know, I'm terrible at it, but Kim is actually pretty decent at if you're looking out for it, she can like do medium dragon kick against him doing lance normals, but you gotta like time it pretty quickly. But also she's definitely good at sniping them out if he's doing them early. Roman, thank you so much for the sub, the tier 1. Hey, Scolio. Hope you're doing alright. Just gotta get bodied in here. Yeah, Glacius is like, I don't know, the Glacius matchup is definitely just knowing what your answers are to all of his options and just not getting frustrated. Also very important, do not guess break Glacius if they have meter. They get to do Shadow Cold Shoulder in the combo if you lock out, and it just does so much damage. Yeah, of course you live, but, you know, still rough. Google Play will not let me add my card. Oreo, you're good to go. We don't need to wait for Roman. Unless you want to, I guess, but... If you know, you'd rather hear his advice. Why not? I would suggest anybody if you're trying to, I guess it's not, it doesn't Twitch Mobile cost more to do subs? Like, you should just do it in the browser if you can. Yeah, definitely just, if you're going to subscribe on Twitch, do it in the browser, don't do it on the mobile app. That's crazy. Okay, Riptor, Hisako, let's go. Oh my goodness. Going in with a throw, this time to the 2+. No confirmation, it's okay, we get the pickup anyways. No, that's what they try to get you to do, you know. They want you to use the mobile apps. Like, subscribing to someone on Patreon on like Apple is like, it does like, it's like a 30% fee on it now, or at least it takes 30% from it. You can decide how to deal with that, you know, depending on how you take in people's payments. Ooh, big punish. Again, Body's gotta calm down these tail flips. Tail flip is like the leaping slash and hamstring that say Wolf has. Like, sure, it can kind of, you know, scramble you some victories and whatnot, but it's best used if you holster it and use it rarely. It's a gimmick and it's very punishable. Hey Grim, what's up? Okay, let's go. Body gets some pressure. Range sweep for some reason. I don't know why you did that, but it worked out. I feel like you shouldn't be doing sweep on wake up. Just Riptor, that's a parry, unfortunately. Can't Hisako go straight to parry from, straight to ultra from parry? I'm pretty sure I tested that and that's a thing. I could be wrong. Maybe they did easy ultra maybe there as well, and so maybe they tried anyways. Because definitely if you did do easy ultra and you're not able to get the ultra, it will just give you light double. So possibly that's what happened. Yeah, it might have been a little too far away. I know, which is a little surprising to me. You'd assume like a parry like Hisako's where it just like resets you into the combo state. You'd assume it would like put you in the same distance, but it might not. Yeah, there's a lot of things it could have been. You definitely get misinputs if you're a little too mashy. Oh, too far away to get the confirmation there. Yeah, this jumping heavy punch Hisako does not like to deal with, but we're just doing an overhead anyways. No, you dropped your combo. I hope that was by accident. Throw actually after second Rekka is not a terrible idea. My goodness. Into the combo really fast. That's not gonna, that shouldn't have worked, but Body was mashing. That was definitely low enough to be safe. Body gotta slow down and be more reactive with his inputs. You gotta hit from these things. You gotta make sure you're looking at whether or not it's hitting or blocking. You got plenty of time to see if someone's going to shadow counter that too if you're doing it real low. Yeah, he definitely did. It did not punish the jumping heavy punch. Keeps on running into these buttons. No! Oh, got it reset. Those are punishable. I mean, they went for the parry, but you definitely shouldn't do shadow counter after third Hisako Rekka. Or any Hisako Rekka besides Shadow Rekka. Plus frames. An overhead. Overhead again. Yeah, can't parry that. It's projectile. Body's definitely doing a good job at cycling his offense. But bad confirmation. There we go. Throw will take it. Throw is definitely super strong. Riftor has like an absurd throw range. And it doesn't help that she has a really fast run that she can cancel into throw as well. It just makes it feel even bigger. Oh damn, Stealth is gaming the Street Fighter. And the MVCI God. There's a Japanese player too, named Sledge. I wonder if that's just a mistake on the graphics. You never seen that up flame in my 6 years? Which up flame are we talking about? The anti-air one? Once I figure out how to do my running flame breath, I might try that one day. I mean, you just dash and press heavy punch. There's not much to it. I went for the throw, but Oreo was in the air, didn't get the confirmation, just dropped it. Body, taking it with the throw. Shoulder. Oh my god, that actually worked. That looked crazy. That like barely whipped or something. I don't know what happened there. I will say Ori looks like they definitely have a little bit of an issue. The thing I do a lot is they overextend combos a lot when they could just end it a little faster. Like you could have killed way quicker on that combo. But also one of Hisako's strengths is their strong vortex game. So doing short combos into a knockdown is like super strong with her, making your opponent gas a lot. Oh, we just mashed throw, gets out. Yeah, it goes for medium. Hey, what's the knockdown? What's the mix? Oh, messes up the ORC, but we're just mash and parry. Works out. That should be death. Oh no, wait for the counter picker. You know what? I don't mind that one. You got a huge lead. Oh my goodness, so Hisako's, you gotta look out for those tail flips with parry though. You got a really easy response to help flip. Yeah, good recognition. If he did recognize that the vengeance meter was low, the wrath meter, whatever it's called. Oh no, that's a shadow counter. No shadow counter. You can always shadow counter shadow on rails on. No! That could have been death. That could have been death too. That's a counter hit. Oh my goodness. Oreo almost spaghettified that match. Also, Scar, thank you so much for the subscription. I don't know if I called it out or not.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah,
Welcome
miss some
back.
spaghetti.
That last match was absurd. I think you were getting a little too panicky there, Oreo. Which, you know, that's natural. That happens. The edge of the match is definitely like at a very tense point. You're worried about making the wrong decision or not. That's just something you gotta improve on. You know, you just gotta make the recognition that you are prone to panicking, and you gotta actively tell yourself, hey, keep cool.
This game definitely promotes scrambles, so very fast-paced nonsense. Punish? Yeah, nicely done. Should be dead! Very weird combo. Didn't need to spend a meter, but I guess kill anyway.
Yeah, Oreo's just guessing wrong every time.
Can't be the death of you. No instinct pop. Get out of it.
Ooh. Might want to opt to use the medium kick a little more. I believe the medium kick goes a little further, the crouching medium kick. Last throw.
3 frames. A reset, body was mashing. Reset again!
Oh my goodness.
The sweep just barely whiffed. Damage ender would have killed. Is this going to kill? I don't think so. Not with the scaling. Oh my god.
The heavy double. There we go.
Oreo could have just done damage ender right after that command throw too. The restand. No shadow counter, plus frames. That throw. Got a game 5. Holy shit.
I do feel like a lot of that was Oreo. I mean, lost Oreo. Maybe feeling a little lost on defense and trying to scramble out. Throw is
Definitely should pop that instinct sooner.
Yeah. Throw is definitely a scary thing to hold and whatnot with Riptor, but it's preferable to getting hit with a combo.
Yeah, Body did a pretty good job of mixing up overheads throws, you know, mixing up the options.
Sometimes whenever you're waking up, you gotta focus not on getting your own offense started, but you gotta just focus entirely on defending. Which is, you know, choosing where
part of that could be popping instinct.
Yeah, part of that could be popping instinct.
Hisako's got one of the best instinct pop reversals. If like the opponent is committed to something, most of the time Hisako can punish it if she is.
Yeah,
right
she has
options.
Shadow Meter. She can basically punish everything.
You go for throw, she command throws you. You go for meaty, she parries you, and you go for projectile, she goes through your projectile. The only things that she has to hold is like Aria drones and shit like that.
Do like Ori, you know, taking a break, especially if you feel like you're like panicking a lot in like, you know, stressful situations. Definitely, you know, take a minute, cool down, breathe. I do feel like better buttons, like this crouching medium punch, it can be good for on like meaty and whatnot, but Oreo's been placing it in more like footsie situations where it's not quite reaching, and then Body just gets a punish for it. I mean, that's like one of the most difficult parts of playing any Street Fighter-ish game, though, is like knowing where to place normals. It's like the highest difficulty thing.
It's definitely up there.
It's like how I get like really frustrated in Street Fighter 6 a lot. It's like press buttons when I shouldn't.
Fighting games are all about spacing and timing.
Eagles are all about footsies and frame data.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, sticking it out. BBK. Oh, Riptor was facing the wrong way. What the hell was going on there?
Oh my god. How we doing? Okay. Time for Oreo to do the mix.
My part almost deleted.
Yeah. No, wake up. It is a little gimmicky, but wake up tail flip can work because it does. I think
it does beat throws. Yeah.
Yeah, it beats. She's like airborne really fast. Yeah, I think it could beat lows as well.
I mean, beat loads of the.
It's strong. Yes, that's a strong way to frame it.
It can avoid lows. It doesn't really punish her. Damn, Oreo is just non-stop offense this entire game.
Oh my god. I don't want to throw. You know what? I don't mind it.
Can Body bring this back?
Or you just gotta keep calm. Ooh, that was actually a really good descent. Because whenever they throw out the mortar, a lot of times they are going to be trying to move forward.
And that'll be it.
But yeah, that's how you use descent, not as like some random scrambling neutral option. You use it to respond to like when you think your opponent's going to be moving forward or is trying to do their own thing to control neutral. Also, you use it once per set. you don't spam that shit. Another good set though. That went down to the wire. I mean, Oreo kind of dominated. Possibly, maybe that break was like all they needed. Getting the calm down juice.
Just had to rethink some things over. Are we finally getting some Saberwolf on stream?
Possibly. We are gonna have to get some commercials first, though. I apologize. Let's see. Who did I say was next? Faffel and Lochnar. Oh yeah, Faffel has been playing Saberwolf lately, right?
Yeah.
Degeneracy. I miss Faffel, the Thunder player.
The ROM player. Bussy Blaster.
Okay. I believe they're both... No, Lochnar's on Xbox. Damn it. I did Windows F instead of Windows G. I don't want to give you feedback. Alright, let's discover what we might see here. See if I can put some scores in while this is happening too. I got
the FAFFAL.
Ayetu and Togo. 3-1 for Ayetu. Ooh. 3-2 for between Jose and Ferrets. I gotta get Jose on stream at some point. And then Bgigante went 3-2 over Dirus.
Close to that.
Yeah, we're just waiting for this one to finish now. Everyone's been playing their matches really well, actually. Honestly, by the time we finish the first set, a lot of times they've had all the other sets up finished, which is like how it should be. Lochnar, we gotta get you in here though. What is this flag? I don't know what flag that is. It's the E-Honda from a country flag I don't recognize.
I don't know that one either.
Okay. Lochnar said 1 minute. My TV just rebooted. There we go.
Is it the Kuwait flag?
Might be. I definitely thought Ahmad was Middle Eastern, but I didn't recognize the flag.
That is the Kuwait flag.
I'm surprised there's some international people in that Texas Showdown. It's not like CPT or anything.
Kuwait is right there by Saudi Arabia. We do have the same roll. We do have the Jago. Yeah, you do not get a safe jump on level 1 launch render, even with empty jump. You gotta get level 2 Faffel. Good mash there though. Pull out the combo.
That's definitely wake up DP, but got mixed around, got laser sword instead.
Alright, dudes, we got optimals. Looks like it. Yup, that's optimal. Should kill.
Man, that was like the latest eclipse. Oh, Lockdown, you gotta stop gas braking.
Double dash with this.
It's definitely one of the hardest things to control in this game is like your gas braking habits.
That is punishable. What button did he push though? It's only -8 and instinct, the heavy one kick. Barrel cancel does make that plus. Oh, didn't confirm.
Damn. That was like, I got you. Here's a counter break for you.
Did he just like miss the ultra? Does he have ultra just turned off on accident?
I don't know.
That is what you would get if you do have ultra assist turned off on accident. Yeah, technically is optimal to let the ultra rock a little bit before canceling it, so that you can confirm you actually get the ultra before doing the counter breaker input.
Now plus is Wolf after Shadow Ragged Edge and Feral Cancel? I mean, that depends on when they Feral Cancel.
Yeah. Could be up to plus 23.
Okay, yeah. Baffle's caught on. Locknar's gotta stop gas braking.
Drop the combo.
Oh my god.
27 ties thing up though. Versus one counter breaker combo. Who wins?
Nice medium break.
If you can react to punish those, the end up quickness with slide, it's super good in this matchup.
I was gonna say Faffel has been playing this game for a while, so he might have a better breaker game than some of these players.
Does he have DP baiting games? Not looking like it.
Oh my goodness.
Stays the uppercut.
Just a preempt. I mean, you have Feral Cancel, so, you know, doing hamstring when you have instinct popped is like, it's a crazy option.
It's literally just all, like, if you watch me or Raya play, that's like, we have Ultra, or we have Instinct, we just fucking do that shit at neutral all the time.
I mean, the only way to
it's just too good.
The only way to deal with it is neutral jump, but even then you might get eclipse if they're really on it.
You can't even neutral jump yet, because it's only 15 frames of recovery when you're Feral Cancelled on Whip. You can like try and check Wolf or something, but it's pretty hard. Pulls out the combo.
Oh no.
I'm doing a lot of wake up backdash. Whip punish. Didn't get the link.
Say,
reset.
Oh no. I will say if you're unsure, oh my god. If you're unsure if you're going to blow out the combo or not, you feel unsure about it, you can just end it. It's like so much better just to end the combo instead of like guessing that you can add a little bit more.
Oh yeah. Locknar sending DPs way too much, not the forward heavy kick canceled into DP. And Locknar, if you have instinct pop and you do DP, just cancel an instinct. You can be plus on block with your DP. It's worth it.
I mean, if you have meter, you can also cancel the fireball as well. I mean, you know, that's not infallible or anything, but it's still really strong as well.
Yep. Wolf, one of the lucky ones that can pretty much always punish it if he's got meter.
What an anti-air.
Yeah, with the forward heavy kick.
Oh, Wolf can definitely deal with that.
That one is only -4 when he does the light one. You can eclipse punish it when it's that close though.
Yeah, 4 frames. And if you have meter as Wolf, one of the strongest things Wolf has is the 4 frame shadow move. It opens up.
That's plus on block.
Yeah, it opens up so many punishes for him.
Oh, they did the DP but didn't punish.
Late instant cancel, still so plus.
Yeah, he should have just did DP after that and did instant cancel, I think.
I mean, that was honestly like an exhibition of how plus you are after instant comps. He did like a really late cancel, and then he was still plus enough to whiff a throw because they were still in hit stun or block stun. Trying to overhead me so far away. Maybe misinput. Maybe not meaning it.
Lockhart loves the DPs.
I mean, they're good. You should definitely. I feel like with Jago, you should definitely veer on the side of using DP like maybe a little more than you should, because you really want to make your opponent afraid. But once they start baiting your DPs, that's when you start doing shit like wake up overhead. You start waking up jump. Wake up low.
The 4-way classic. Lockhart dying with instinct again. Unfortunate.
But yeah, well, once you've established the DP that you're going to do it, that's when you start using the threat of DP to like create offense on your own wake up.
Or the opponent's plus frames or stuff like that.
Yeah. Lockhart though, I've been seeing the improvements. Definitely, you're showing some. Well, I'm just gonna say improvements again. I'm not a source. Definitely
not scared to throw out the DP.
I mean, you definitely should not be as a Jago. Jago's is his DP. The risk reward's a little skewed in Jago's favor, in my opinion. Especially if your opponent like doesn't have Shadow Meter to like punish you with, like it's like super like in his favor. All right, round 4. Here we go. As soon as took the set 3-0, and I got close to the score before I could. Oh, another guy posted it wrong. That's definitely why you should, if you're the winner, you're the one that should be posting it, the score. Now I believe I probably need to wait for this to reset the matches. Because another guy should not be matched up with BG now. Although maybe since it already generated the matches, maybe it won't. Which is fine too. Thank you for telling me though, Sean. Yeah, I don't think it's going to regenerate the matches. That's unfortunate, but whatever. Let's see, who have we not? We not had Jose and Togo on stream yet, so let's get those two. Oh, unfortunately, Jose is actually up against Struggle Pup this round, so they won't have a round.
No.
So we'll have to get Jose in the last round.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
That is super unfortunate. No, wait, that might have been on me actually, because they didn't edit it. I just input it wrong. Oops, that was on me. Whatever. It'll be fine. So let's see. Togo. Who's Togo up against? The Schween. Let's do that. Togo and the Schween. On the stream. And then we not had that much. Let's get Ayetu. Ayetu we don't see too often. So Ayetu and Sean on stream after that. So BG and another guy off stream. Dirus and Oreo off stream. Faffel and Ferrets. Oh, that actually would have been a good one. Off stream, but we're not here for the hybrid. I'll try to help. I mean, I don't know. The matches are pretty hype too. And Bodiedbykim are off stream. I don't know, my nose just activated. I've been scratching it so much. I hate it. And I feel
It's your microphone.
It might, honestly. Maybe I need to
I
clean
doubt
it
it.
or something. Maybe something's activating it. I mean, maybe it's the electricity from the microphone.
Maybe it's 5G.
Maybe it's the vaccine. Maybe it's activating.
True. Maybe it's Bill Gates.
I mean, you can blame Bill Gates for a lot of things, with or without a conspiracy mind.
True.
What is this, a Marissa? People play that character?
Surprisingly.
They actually have a Marissa-only exhibition later tonight. I don't know
Pretty
why,
funny.
but
They must just have enough of Marissa players.
Nano Machines is the go-to for Metal Gear, though. Like, once you get past Metal Gear Solid 3, where they're in, like, more of a modern age, like, everything's, like, Nano Machines.
Did not know that.
Not the opener ender.
It's definitely a bad matchup for Mira, but let's see if Schwing knows what to do. A lot of it is just jumping at Mira and throwing fireballs at her.
Here's not jumping, it's just really general against Mira.
I have no idea what you said.
I said it turns out jumping's just really strong against Mira in general.
True. And then if you're the king of jumping like Omen is. Spend a
Is he a
meter?
king?
Nah, I would
Wouldn't
have
he
spent it.
Wouldn't he be more of a prince of jumping?
Maybe. Oh, the gas brakes.
Gas brakes will kill you.
I feel like you're sounding quieter all of a sudden, Trish. Did you move your mic or something?
Did I?
Oh no.
I don't know. How do I feel like
That's better.
I don't know what I did. But okay.
I don't know. Okay, this is
Did
such a back
accidentally
and forth
bonk
set.
it, so maybe I did something. I don't know.
Order shield gonna guarantee more pressure. That's punishable. Why would you do that, Shween? The reset. The instant lockout. None of these players wake up Mist or Shadow form. Put her in the corner. Put her in the corner. Yeah, let's go.
For Mirror, it's definitely good to like not do that so much, but it's something you should show. It's another one
I
of those
agree.
options that's like, it's really good situationally, and if you got your opponent thinking about it, they might, you know, have less strong offense on you.
Awesome victory.
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff that you want a meaty to cover for Mist as well maybe isn't like your best option in general.
But also, you know, if you're in really fucked up situations, like, Mist will get you out of there. It's literally, like, believable. Just, it's a bad habit we see of players, overusing it sometimes. But also for Omen, I mean, now he's playing Hisaka, but Omen's Shadow Form, like, it's just good. Like, you can't chase it down and whatnot, but you're not spending your own health to do it. You're spending meter, which Omen gets plenty of.
Yeah, even after the nerfs, it's still crazy how much meter he gets. Good cross up.
Yeah,
Togo's offense is very crispy for the rookie bracket.
yeah, I feel like this is actually, like, I mean, it can definitely work out, but I feel like this is definitely a worse matchup than Omen would have in Demira. There's a miss.
Yeah, for sure.
Didn't need to do that, though. You could have just jumped in reaction to that.
You're right, Schween does love Descent.
Schwinn.
Not work out for him there, though.
Yeah, again, I think I say this every week. I see, oh no, didn't get the punish. That's okay. You gotta hold this. Every time, whenever I see Schween on here, you know, you got a Hisako that's just doing descent. You can easily respond to that with a crouching like medium and just tag him for doing it.
Oh, there's a Mist. Worked out for him, too.
Yeah, they did missed earlier. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Hisako also suffers in the anti-air department. Once you're pairing stuff, but you know, that's kind of a guess. No, that's unfortunate. Oh, homie dropped right back, but no confirmation. That should end it.
Scramble and a half there at the end. Okay, Schwinn, what are you doing? What are you cooking? Good pressure, overhead. Good blocks, punish. Yeah. Gotta use that instinct to make it safe, Schwinn. Oh, that just links to itself. That's crazy.
I mean, remember when Sokka could, Shenny Sokka could do wreck into wreck because it was like plus a billion?
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wall splat, just do wall splat, just do wall splat! Just do wall splat! You would've won! Wall splat into command throw, we could've got into Ultra now. It's looking pretty rough for you. And you got it. Damn.
I was actually going to facetiously ask if you played Metal Gear Online, but it looks like you actually did.
Who?
Rogue Inugami's asking. I know that's somebody that's in the rookies bracket, but I can never remember. I can't link the name to with who that is in the bracket. But yeah, like you were saying, Hisago is definitely a really strong thing she has is like higher like checkmate situations at like before danger shows up because of her wall splat ender.
Mm-hmm. If you have full wrath, you can just command throw off the wall splat ender and get an Ultra. And you always have full wrath and instinct, so.
Yeah, it's like
should have been GG's there for Shreen.
Smash parry. But yeah, that's like a similar link between like her and Conra. Conra's more extreme in that regard though.
At least Conra's can blow out. Hisako's just ignores the KB meter completely.
Ayetu, that's who it is. Okay, sorry. You gotta forgive me. I'm old. I can't remember all these names.
This descent is not meaty. Like, Shween, you gotta cool it with these descents. You cannot shadow counter that shadow.
Descent is probably the weakest thing that Hisako has. It's like really gimmicky. It's a bit of a scrub killer, but whenever you're playing a player that's like aware of how to deal with it, it's like it's not very good.
Yeah, it has like places in like canceling a Rekka potentially into descent, or like as Trash said, in reaction to like projectiles or something like that. Okay, there's the mind game. I like it. Spend the meter. I would have spent the other meter, as in doing the linker instead of the ender. Man, Toko's found that miss button. He's been missing a lot. It's working out for him now.
Well, that was a heavy you could have broke. Get that life back. Let's go.
Yeah, good optimization from Togo, honestly.
Not looking too bad. Swing gotta pop this instinct though.
He's got to think about sending these Rekkas so much too. And I don't know if Togo knows, but if Schween is just going for the overhead low Rekkas all the time, there's 5-frame gaps in there that you can just challenge in the gaps.
Yeah, even if they're mashing the Rekka out or whatnot, if they're not going for the mid version of it, you can like just straight up hit them. Oh my goodness.
Does he have enough health to kill? I think so, yeah. Oh my god. Togo closing that out in classic Mira fashion.
Honestly, Togo hadn't really threatened with the counter breakers that much throughout the set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well placed for sure at the end to rob it.
That's I think I say this every time a set ends like that. That's why you play Mira.
Counter break damage, yeah. No meter required.
Do a nice little, cool meterless like 70% if like the combo has nothing.
It only costs you like 20% of your health.
Pretty good.
Schween was definitely looking better in that last game, but again, I think just sending the Rekkas too many times and too much descents that were like not even real meaty setups, like cost him.
For sure.
Trash, I see some red and blue thing on your bed in the background, and I just keep thinking of Zamazenta colors every time I look at it.
Oh, that's a comforter.
It's like the perfect Zamazenta colors.
We got Rogue Inugami in here. Ayetu. Gonna have them up against another Hisaka. We got so much Hisaka here.
Maybe I just like fighting type Pokemon. I feel like Zamazenta is probably my second favorite restricted Pokemon in the current VGC.
Yeah, I was just about to ping them, but they're both in here now.
We got some gamers. Hey Trash, what does Ayetu's
What's up, Brian?
thing above his player card say?
Your ass, my 24.
Fight on.
My size 24.
Size
Oof.
24, that's what
That-
it is.
You got what it
Is that an idol thing?
That might be Idol. That might be Arthur.
Only character with hooves. I really don't got hooves.
That's true, it's not really hoofs. He's got like 2 big toes though.
Yeah. I'll get some. Dude, you can link a heavy. Okay, so what is your frame data like?
Oh no. Cyclone? Vortex? Can't remember what it's called. Oh,
Counter breaker. Of course, Sean's got optimals. This is a bad matchup for TJ as well.
Devil. What does TJ do against Hisako?
I mean, we saw Devil beat Zero at Combo Breaker last year.
Yeah, we saw it. Nobody else did.
He made Zero lock out a ton on the Shadow Knee because nobody can break that shit. It's impossible. No Wrath on the side of Sean. That means that you can represent that Shadow Vortex.
Yeah, Sean's gotta take a break if he wants to be able to threaten parry again. Parry cancels, I should say.
Can be unfortunately too high to waste a lot of that instinct, but Sean's gonna have a decent amount to work with.
I mean, you know, the parry cancels are definitely threatening, but also having full wrath and having everything convert into a counter hit is like stupid strong as well.
Like we saw, she can like link that crouching medium punch into a heavy punch, close heavy punch on counter hit. That's kind of crazy.
Oh my goodness, didn't stand up for that. This might be death if they don't break.
Yeah, Sean counter breaking him twice this game. Sean, pick up the controller. Sean, pick up the controller. You're not done. Sean, no. He definitely put that pad down.
Oh my god. No. There we go.
Okay, command throw. I think you should have done the other one. This one might still work. No, it doesn't. You could have just done heavy. The meaty, yeah, that was guaranteed.
Oh my god. You gotta be ready for the last breath.
What's crazy, if Ayetu, instead of just comboing, if he just did resets into power line, he might have killed Sean before Sean picked up the controller again.
Sean should definitely not feel funny about that because that literally happens to everyone. People will just forget that, you know, TJ just comes back to life if he's got instinct.
I almost had that comeback. Crazy.
But yeah, did you see it? He had just the tiniest, like half that bar of instinct. You see how fast Hisako's life bar went down? That wasn't even like the optimal way to do it.
I mean, power line combos do pretty good damage, but if you just reset into it, you would have killed her if they're not blocking. I don't actually think that Shadow Influence is throw and roll. Let me look. Yeah, Shadow Influence is only throw and roll on frames 6 through 9, so like, Sean actually could have been thrown on that wake up there if the throw was meaty, but apparently it wasn't.
Very fortunate for Sean.
Yeah. He should have just done heavy command throw. I think it would have reached, and it would have given him ultra. Light, that's a rock. Reset, into the throw.
Oh, the classic.
What did he do? Catch the backdash or something?
Mashing Shadow Omegas on after a combo breaker. You can
It
definitely
is an 8-frame move.
yeah, you can respond to it with your a quicker button, but how fast is it after the freeze?
7 after the freeze. 1 plus 7.
So, you know, press the 6-frame move, then you can possibly tag her out of it.
TJ, that might be kind of hard. He should just shadow power line, I think, to beat it. Because all of TJ's mediums are like 8 frames. So they're pretty slow. His lights are fast enough, but they might not reach. Shadow power line is 6 frames, so I believe, so it probably would have worked.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we talk about that enough at all, but like, post combo breaker is definitely a very common situation where a lot of opponents will show the same options after combo breakers a lot. You gotta pay attention to that sort of thing.
Yeah, a big part of KI is definitely rotating the RPS post combo break a lot, because you can either try to neutral skip, you can be patient, and certain things just beat certain things. A decent trade. Do want to see Ayetu use this instinct more. I mean, now maybe it's worth saving for last breath, I don't know, but should have popped one to the first light bar. I actually go for that light a lot there. Wonder if Sean will pick up on that. Heavy brokenness.
Ayetu's really liking the shoot. That's a parry. Oh my god, I can't believe that recovered. How fast is a Shadow Vortex?
I want to say 7 or 8 frames.
Okay, yeah. That's definitely not too surprising.
Yeah, it's 8 frames.
Ooh!
Nicely done from Ayetu.
That was a saucy recap. I don't think I've really ever
Oh, Shadow
seen-
Power Line is actually 8 frames.
No, damn.
I don't know what TJ would push to beat Shadow RZ then.
I mean, you can always just, if you have Shadow, you can always just block in the Shadow counter as well.
Yeah.
You know, given they don't have an instinct.
I think TJ could only really try jab to try and beat it, depending on the range. Which it does extend his Sako's hurtbox quite a bit in the thing, but yeah, Shadow Power Line does have armor, but it doesn't have armor in the startup though. So I think it would lose by 1 frame there.
Sean's got to start representing jump or something whenever these power lines are coming after him. Getting tossed a lot.
Actually, Shadow Power Line's armor's on frame 6, so maybe it would win there.
That's a thing for the training mode.
I wish the training mode was better, but you can still do it.
Yeah, I mean, you can always, you know, enlist someone's help.
Yeah, I used to do that with Nikki and Yu all the time. That'll catch. Yeah, backdash after combo break is so scary against the Sako because she will do that. Okay, patience. Not getting counter broken this game. Way overextended that combo, but still found it. Alright, Ayetu, pop this instinct before the green light bar is gone. That should be your goal. Even just pop it round start. Recap.
Literally, if you get knocked down again, you should just pop instinct and wake up. Oh my goodness.
He's loving that cross-up mix.
Introducing
Cross-up
some
in the
mix,
fight.
yeah.
Yeah, he did the parry, I like it.
There's the neutral skip from Ayetu. Break again! The post combo breaker shoot toss. John's gotta start
Just power line into instinct pop. Come on. That's what the power line instinct. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
And now this instinct is very scary for us out there to deal with. Like, look at how much TJ's moving. No parry out of Sean. It's chipped out.
But yeah, I know Ayetu was saying that like they don't really know how to handle instinct. TJ, he is very fast and whatnot, but you've just been doing shoot toss and neutral a lot. Like that's like, it's immensely stronger in instinct.
Yeah, and like his juke stuff, like where you're like doing power line, fake it out with juke back, like it's so fast.
Mm-hmm. He very much functions in the same way, but stronger and faster. But I mean that does increase the input for you. You gotta be faster about your inputs and whatnot.
But getting like a 4-frame jab and stuff all of a sudden becomes like a really good reversal to have. flip out. Sean, you gotta be ready for that. You got hit by that like every time. And Ayetu was running away with this after Sean, had a pretty decisive game one.
I think Sean's kind of just panicking and defense a little too much.
I mean, TJ's pretty scary. He's got a really good overhead.
Yeah, panic might be a strong word, but getting hit by the shoot toss a lot, and then also just getting hit as well, just always gets wrong, which happen.
Should kill. Yeah.
It has armor.
That was definitely not plus.
That is similar, yes, Dirus, but I know Thunder's is definitely a lot stronger because it comes out in like frame 4. The armor does.
So a couple frames faster.
But just
that whole move is like 5 frames too, right?
Yeah, it's 6 frames, I believe.
Oh, it is 6 frames, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
I mean, Ayetu's just laying on the offense really well. The quick double over with the dance. Yo, Stored, what's up? Yeah, that was definitely a lot of that was just Sean not knowing how to respond to TJ offense.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a hard character to get matchup experience against.
It's hard to get matchup
and like you can ask Devil for games, but even then it's like if you're not at Devil's level, it might be hard to get stuff out of the sets against Devil too.
I was gonna say, it's hard to get matchup experience, and it's just like once he does start like putting the offense on you, it's just really like stressful. The guy comes at you real fast. Yeah, the mix-ups come really quickly as well.
He's a pretty high risk, high reward character, but when he hits you, it hurts.
I mean, if they're guessing right all the time, if they got all the right reads on offense, it's terrifying.
Yeah, because his command throw is very scary to deal with because he gets a combo from it.
Alright, I think we're good for round 5 as soon as I get all these put in. Let me make sure I put them in correctly.
Oh no, Brian F is about to be sent to losers.
Yeah, he's getting washed by Mexican Cammy.
No, that's not a Mexico flag.
That's not Mexico?
No.
No, wait.
I don't even know what flag it is.
What the hell are we talking about? Oh my god, my nose is like going into overdrive right now.
It's the Senegal flag.
Senegal, that's what it is.
I do hate Cammy though. She's a very annoying character to fight.
Cammy is super frustrating. Has BG won every single one of their matches? Damn, BG might graduate off this tournament. Playing real well.
Had a 3-2 though. Couple 3-2s.
Okay,
yeah, BG's been doing really well in every tournament he's been playing in these
I
rookies.
get Jose, even though Jose's up against another guy. That's definitely a strong player in this bracket to go up against. Let's see. There's a lot of players we only had once. We could get the Isako mirror. We've had both of them twice already, I think. No, we had Sean twice. We only had Oreo once. Lochnar, I'm sorry, but you're done with the bracket. You got matched up against Struggle Puff in the last round, and they DQ'd, so unfortunately you do not have a round 5 match. We get Togo and Ferrets. Let's do that. Actually, yeah, let's do that.
I do think BG and Ayetu are probably playing for the tournament, but yeah, we just had Ayetu.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going towards, like, it's not so exciting for the tournament viewer and whatnot. But I don't know. I feel like the players that are winning the tournament, they probably, I don't know. We should probably give stream time to other players so we can like critique their play. But yes, another guy, Jose, on stream now. We'll get Ferretsroq and Togo after that, and Bgigante and Ayetu can play off stream. Sean and Oreo off stream. Dirus and Faffel off stream. I thought about doing that one, but now it's like, that'll probably be fine. And then Bodied and Schween off stream.
Night Slash is in the Texas Showdown chat.
Of course he is. Slash is such a fucking gamer.
So is Dr. Cheesesteak.
Classic. Whenever I was waiting for a KI to start yesterday, there was somebody that was just so annoying I actually ended up just blocking them.
Wait, what?
They were just a really annoying person. I was just like, okay, I don't want to even see what they're saying in chat. They're so annoying. Jose, if you're listening, it's Faffel, let's experiment for the lobby.
And when I was playing Street Fighter last night, I played against a Mai in the Battle Hub, and their Mai definitely seems like more solid than my Akuma, because my Akuma's kind of whack. But like, for some reason, like game 1, like it's a close game or whatever. Then game 2, they just run away and start teabagging full screen, and then they win game 2. And then I like robbed game 3, and then I just one and done them because they just kept teabagging for whatever reason. I was like, okay. It seemed like they were trying to meme on me, but then they end up losing. And I was like, I'm not giving you the run back, even though you seem like you're better than me.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people are just weird.
It's like they're obviously like more solid than me with my Akuma, but like I'm taking that W and running.
I mean, we all get washed sometimes, Ferret. Getting washed is actually the best opportunity to watch your replays and, you know, figure out why you're getting hit.
Yeah.
So you can adjust. What is going on the stream? Why are they taking such a long break? Oh, was there a pause? Oh no. It's true.
Yeah, it was Yipes who said that, I feel like. I don't know if that's falsely attributed to Yipes, but I always see that attributed to Yipes.
Just heads up, we are waiting for Jose to get into the lobby. They know. They thumbs up whenever I tell them the lobby parameters, so hopefully we'll get started soon. There we go. Another Riptar player. I'm sorry that I put you up against Glacius. No, I'm sorry about anybody I put up against Glacius. Terrible character.
A really strong character, unless you're time to duel.
Yeah, I mean terrible as in like, he's just very scary, very threatening, very strong, like probably
potentially the easiest character to play. Him or Rydolph.
I was gonna say of the top tiers, he's like the lowest effort one to like get his gameplay going.
Yeah. And then he hits so hard. If you get someone blocking out, they just die.
Yeah, don't guess break. The connection's looking a little saucy too, but it looks like they're dealing with it.
Would have killed if he optimized that a bit better.
Can't.
Didn't get the throw off in time.
Yeah.
Tried though. Run up throw is not a bad option for Riptor against Glacius Hail Call, but you really got to be early on the Hail Call.
Just immediately get the shadow counter.
Oh my god, another level 4. Trying to shimmy maybe. Why does Glacius get combos off throws again?
He needs it. Yeah, that was way too
Really good
high.
shadow counter. Get the grounded comp punish, but getting any punish is better than none. Damn. Okay, Jose. You might want to think about breaking more, and might want to think about popping that instinct as well. HP plus HK.
Supreme victory.
I would also just, you know, generally say, calm down a little bit. You don't need to run in like at literally every moment. It's you got plenty of time on the clock to make things happen. Mortars are good for applying range pressure if you're outside of shadow range.
And like we already said when Ferrets was playing against Glacius earlier, Glacius might be the hardest character to just like try to bulldog your way into. So if you are just trying to run at him, really hard to make that plan work.
You gotta have patience.
Hail and cold shoulder will stop you.
Oh
my god. Okay, Jose.
Because they might be on Wi-Fi.
Might be. Yeah, who knows how far the distance is too.
Yeah. I will say, I have no way of checking if people are on Wi-Fi, but I do ask that if it's possible, you use a wire when playing this game. In these tournaments.
It is proper etiquette.
Okay, maybe it's just a distance thing then. I mean, honestly, that shadow is like super good for just getting out of the way. That was a crazy shadow counter, but it worked out.
I do think one thing you gotta be careful with the shadow mortars in this matchup is like Glazes can definitely just shatter, punish it on reaction if he's looking for it. Again, that's probably a decent trade for Riptor though. Yeah. Glazes spend its meter on shatter from distance.
Glazes is still gonna get hit by that mortar too, more than likely.
That only hit once! That's so lucky, no punish! You can definitely close heavy kick punish that. Maybe heavy punch as well.
Oh my goodness, the PP turn still.
Relentless with it. No confirm!
Didn't believe though. Look, if you're trying to get a punish on something, you might as well just send the special move behind it as well.
Pretty much, yeah.
Supreme victory.
Supreme victory.
It's definitely a rough matchup. But again, Jose's just not calming down. Always trying to go in.
Jose is looking pretty, newer to the game, I think.
Yeah. It's a, don't take anything we're saying.
Lack of breaks and stuff. Just might not know how to break a lot of this stuff.
Isn't a Riptor's projectile invul thing is Shadow Talon rank, right?
Yeah, it's not that good.
Yeah, it's not that good, but if you do find yourself in that range, you can, play against some of the stuff that Glacius is doing as well.
Yeah, Shatter and Hail for sure.
Oh, that wasn't. You definitely in that situation you just want to jump and take the Hail to the face instead of taking the Shatter.
Yeah, Glacius getting triple Hail out, like that's something you do want to stop. I don't know if like running Flame Breath, running Throw is the best way to do it, but head shoulder charge is not the answer. You were getting some pretty poor trades there. I think just run up throws better. Doesn't need to spend it, does anyway. Okay, another guy.
He gets a little refund.
Feeling himself, yeah, a tiny bit.
It is so funny in this game, like the disparity between some of the meter and meters. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is just looking like Jose doesn't know how to deal with this. Okay, we get
there's a missing pop.
Very plus. Yeah, you're just waking up into that. Should have went for a full combo for punish instead of the sweep.
Watch out, okay. Good break on the heavies. Out of instinct is Jose now. Okay, needed a break to stay alive. Oh my god, just cold shoulder your way back in. What are you doing post break?
I mean, what do you do?
Glacius still got some of the best options post break.
Besides just block it.
Supreme victory.
At least it's...
Remember when Glacius used to be able to break your combos and then you'd be grounded if he did shoulder or lance? Because he was like +4 or whatever on breaks.
Yeah, that's pretty good AE change. Glacius is no longer +4.
He's 0, yeah.
Chem is for some reason -1 still, I think.
I think most characters should just be 0. I think Arbiter is the only character that I feel like +4 is like reasonable, but only him and Gargos are the only 2 +4 characters left as far as I know, so it's not the biggest deal.
Yeah.
The Riptor's got a lot of good buttons.
I mean,
I think her crouching medium punch is one of the best lows in the game. Criminal button.
Yeah. I'll say Jose mostly just look like they're kind of new and they're figuring out what's going on. Definitely like pressing stuff way more than they should be, moving in when they maybe shouldn't be. definitely something that's very strong in KI is just being a little patient. The timer is fucking massive in this game. Like, it's absurd how long. It's like if it goes down to the timeout, it's literally like 4 minutes plus. Really long matches in this game.
Hey, some characters need it, Trash. Like Cinder and Arbiter.
I don't think they need it. I think the timeout could still be strong even without the timer being that long.
I would honestly like to see the time almost maybe like a third lower or even a half lower.
Yeah, I think 60 would actually be a really good place. I'd be curious if we could get that. Maybe? Oh, I wonder if I could get... I gotta ask Rue if he could do that actually. If we could have a mod where it just does 60 seconds on the timer. We have to play on Steam.
You can only change it in local, right? And it only has like fixed settings.
Maybe in the patch, you can, like with a mod, you can do it though. I'd have to ask if that's possible. No punish. Ferris just wasn't ready for it.
I saw Ferrets go for that heavy headbutt setup. You don't really need to do that against Mira. She doesn't have a DP, so like the Flame Carpet is enough. You can meteor or something else that's not as punishable on backdash or mist. Something recovers a bit faster. That's the Heavy's Rock, that's fine. Plus frames, good tech.
Oh, they went
No, where's the shadow punish?
And they still got it because Togo guessed. It's definitely, you know,
Definitely gotta get heavy into shadow as your, your good punish.
I can see the vision there. Like if they got that counter breaker, that was it. Like Ferrets was dead. But it's definitely going for counter breaker is such a risky play. Whenever you're that low on life, whenever you're like possibly just one opener from the end.
Yeah, and sometimes it can work out, but like I saw Togo, the vision was like the last heavy he did, Ferrets didn't break, so he's like, oh, he's gonna break my next one, but then Ferrets just let that one rock too. Definitely good patience on Ferrets.
I would say, thinking about it, if the timer was lower, that actually might strengthen those slow playstyles like Cinder and whatnot, because that means they wouldn't have to run away for as long.
Maybe.
Oh, this pressure. What do you do?
I mean, it's all plus. There's a good shadow counter. Look how much meter Riptor has now, though, after all of that. Oh, 2 bars already.
I will say, I know sometimes it doesn't come up, but you do have another option that is not metered in that situation. You can, like, backdash after a predator, like a headbutt into a predator's stance.
You can.
So you don't have to hold that. Backdashes are very strong defensively in this game. They're not infallible, but they do invul through everything for like a good, like, what is it, like 7 frames I think might be the average.
Yeah. They're all the same except for Kim Wu's. They all have 7 frames of invul except for Kim, who has 11. And one good thing about Riptor, or I guess one weak thing about Riptor, is all of her 5 frames, or fast options that she's gonna like frame trap you with, are not good at catching backdash. So backdashing when she's like +1 is sometimes a good option because like she's gonna try and frame trap the light and it's not gonna reach if you backdash.
It can be a little hard to react to just because Riptor's another character that just whenever they're rushing down, like it can be really just like stressful. Basically, it will make you, force you to make a decision, which a lot of times will be the wrong decision.
She does have like the most options in the game out of like anyone. I like it. This is what Togo needs to do to win. Finds the hit, finds the luck. I should be dead. It was breakable. Did the wrong combo, but Ferrets just let it rock. Sean is Mayoshi.
Nice little comeback.
I mean, I do like how Togo's doing that heavy kick into Shadow Bats and Instinct Pop. That's exactly what he needed to do to try and make that comeback happen.
Scar, you can't choose Void in ranked. That's definitely a good thought that they had, is not letting people pick fucking Debug Void in ranked.
Yeah. They let you pick Gargles' stage, though. Tisk.
Yeah, that stage sucks.
Good punish at -9 on that Ultrafine if she can't cancel. Easy sweep. If you want to meet with the low, just meet with crouch medium punch. It's plus on block, 6 active frames. Punishable, nicely done.
The low
I like it.
heavy. A very quick combo. Did a quarter of the life. Could have confirmed off that. You gotta be ready for that.
I would have been matched in reversal there, because like even if Mira's blocking, she's getting chipped out.
And you gotta remember, she has no like invul attacks, so at best she could probably backdash the first few hits and still get hit.
I think like pretty much every reversal in K is like has a decent amount of active frames too, so it's hard to backdash reversals. Unless your name is Kim Woo.
Ooh, okay, end it. Will.
He doesn't quite have all the health back, but he's pretty close.
Yeah,
I like that instinct pop. You might be able to get a second one now. Challenged on the -2, gets punished for it.
Not getting a second instinct. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, not anymore. And challenging on the -2 is definitely a
Ooh, that was nice. Got 2 mix-ups there.
not gonna kill.
You had 2 bars a meter. I don't mind that. Adding a little bit more damage.
You can try and shadow counter that Ultrafine. It's pretty hard. You hold the mix up and he gets wrong. Togo can make a comeback for game 2 or game 3.
Yeah, Toga's offense is super good, actually.
Yeah, he's got very solid offense.
And
Locks you down, forces you to guess.
And Scar, I know the mod with like talking about the timer mod, possibly if that's a thing that can happen. I know that would have to be on both players' game, but I don't know if that was possible. That might be an interesting bracket to run, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Got the witch hat on. Time to curse this guy, or hex him, I guess.
I do think Ferrets needs to break more. Sean is my Oshi, just letting stuff rock. There we go, break. This should be a punish. Yeah, that's it. 8 from sweep. No, the tail flip.
Yeah, I mean, Mira's the character, you know, it's scary to break her, of course. But you gotta, you know, you gotta make them threaten it though. You don't want to just not break because, you know, you're afraid of it whenever they're not even doing that. I would advise against trying to guess break literally the first moment of every single combo, because that is definitely a way to get yourself easily counter broken.
Yeah, definitely.
And Mira is also one of those characters that you should make sure you're not guessing against her, because even on lockout she can make you pay pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's the miss. Toga's not really been showing that.
He's been doing a decent amount this game, at least this set.
Yeah.
A good place to challenge, -5 on that sweep. Good break. Gets the mist off of you.
Oh
That cross up should kill. Yeah, good do the game. Damn, blocking on the mirror is painful.
Your life, my plaything.
I mean, you know, Togo, I would say, is making decent defensive options and just has really strong offense too. Sean is my Oshi. Looking like he's just not really ready to deal with the mirror offense.
Yeah, Mirror's also not a super common character.
Yeah, it can be tough, and also Riptor's got the thickness that can make the cross-ups even more troublesome. No, I didn't put round 5 matches. That's fine. We'll be okay. Wait, have they not finished out yet? We got Shaun and Oreo playing. Or they finished. Got Ayetu and Bgigante. Oh, is that the only two I've had, or am I tripping? Wait, might that not take Faffel and Dirus? Might still be playing Embodied, and Schween might still be playing, I guess. I guess it's really going to the wire with them.
Dirus is in the Twitch chat.
Dirus, did you finish your match with Faffel?
Falafel?
Oh, now he's posting the score. Okay, I see you. Yeah, I mean,
My boy Noah's on stream
Vera's
now.
very strong defensive character, but she does, you know, have a very large gap in the defensive part. And he does have a strong defensive option, but it's very costly. And now we're just waiting on Bodied and the Schween. I did call that match, right? Yeah, I'm not tripping. Yeah, please don't do that. I mean, it's not really that big of an issue, especially at the end of the bracket, but damn, I think that it's definitely Bgigante is winning this tournament again. Y'all need to practice your anti-cinder stuff. You're just letting BG run away.
How
with it.
trash.
Ask for sets with BG.
Yeah. One of the cinders are active right now because Todd hasn't really been playing.
You might run
Valorant,
into
only really
23
seen it
fat kids in
offlines.
ranked.
True.
Oh, there's Noah.
Yeah. Nowhere the Prodigy.
Nowhere.
I actually do like Luke versus Ed. I think Luke does fine versus Ed. Like, I'd rather play Luke versus Ed than Akuma versus Ed. It's
You
like a
also won
handful
with
of
Isako
matchups.
and Glacis today? Damn. No, I'm not saying he's carried.
I was just saying y'all don't know the matchup.
I mean, I would say Cinder is really much of a carry character, honestly.
Yeah, not at all.
He's more of a knowledge check character, if anything. That's different from carrying. Like, I mean, he did say he plays Glacius and Hisako today as well, which those are definitely like, those are probably up there for the characters that are big carry characters in this game.
Yeah, Sokka and Glace is definitely easier to play than to defend against.
What's up, Yuki? It's been 2 months since you touched KI. The most honest. We're just about done here. We're just waiting for this last match to get done, and then I can announce the results. But it's definitely Bgigante winning it, like at the only 5-0 that's even possible, I believe.
Yeah, and Sean guaranteed in second, I believe.
Yeah,
So
well, it's
there's
that
no one
way.
else that can be. No one else can be 4-1.
What? What are you talking about, Dirus?
And Noah's so good at confirms. Like, for how crazy Noah plays on offense, like, he's got such solid fundamentals and execution.
Yeah, I don't know. He's an interesting player because he does kind of like embody that sort of like ranked, like psycho, like sort of playstyle, but he also is like measured and whatnot, and like his offense does have like, it's just super solid and strong. He's not doing like random shit for the sake of randomness.
Yeah, and then his fundamentals, like, his hit confirms are so good. His DPs and his execution on stuff is, like, some of the best.
Yuki's she's the only person that runs season 1 tournaments. Yeah, that's like the worst thing you could probably say about anybody, Dirus. Oh yeah, are you that idol player?
Oh.
There we go. The Schween taking
Idol's
it
fun
over
to play,
Body.
though. Like, he's one of the most fun to play, in my opinion.
I'm just teasing. Let me have some fun. All right. Here's your top 8 for tonight. Unfortunately, there's actually a lot of 2-3 gamers, but the differentials just didn't work out for them. Starting in 8th, we have got Bodied with a 2-3, and then we got starting with 3 2s, Togo, Ayetu, Oreo, Dirus. Another guy in that order. The only 4-1, Sean, and then the only 5-0 in first place is Bgigante. 2 weeks in a row, taking the rookies bracket.
I'll allow the rookies
Clean.
to say BGs whenever they fight Bgigante. One
That's
exception.
true. I mean, that's 2 weeks of a 5-0 sweep. Like, I don't know.
Gigante's getting there. We'll see what the
Maybe-
math says. Well,
maybe-
you'll see.
Maybe he shouldn't, be playing these anymore. Yeah, we'll see what I feel like he's probably still in it, honestly. You're doing too good. Sorry.
I do actually feel like cross cuts are impossible in the corner in Street Fighter 6. Like, if they cross you up in the corner, it's just like impossible.
You
to
stop
do
playing
anything.
Cinder. I mean, that's not what it is. It's just, if you're dominating in this bracket, it's definitely a sign that maybe, it's time for you to move on. I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. That's going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining and hanging out. The next weekly, I've not put up the sign up for it yet, will be, it's a late one, at 9 Eastern time. So if you want to play some more KI, you can enter that on Wednesday night. You got 4th. I believe, let's see how this works out. You got 4th against... You got the same differential as another guy, but he has... His, opponents were stronger, apparently, according toward the Buchholes or Buckholes. I don't know how to pronounce that, but basically it just kind of... It's like Pokemon's resistance and their things. Like, it calculates how strong your opponents are based on their results and whatnot. It's kind of math and whatever. But I'm going to send it over to your boy Hack. He's playing. He hung out in here for a little bit. And, yeah, that's it. I don't know. I'm just kind of out of it right now. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.
Did you see what Noah did? That was crazy.
I did not.
The Ryu woke up level 2, I think, and Noah just whiffed a crouching heavy punch into DP. He's got a frame kill on how to DP through Ryu's super. That was crazy.